Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Kato Tay. I'm the founder and chief executive of Black Star Revolution Movement, BSR movement, which is a movement that seeks to unite Africa and African diaspora. We empower Black people through knowledge, business, and direct social impact projects. Stick around and learn more about this awesome movement, which I know will make tremendous strides and change the lives of Black people globally. See you soon. So why did I found Black Star Revolution? Well, the objective is to build a platform which has at its core a system which basically will ensure the total uplift of whoever decides to be a part of it. Okay, so basically we are basing this movement on three key pillars: business, knowledge, and direct social impact projects. It is my fervent knowledge and awareness that when we Black people come together and build something which is predicated on our culture, we are able to uplift ourselves automatically. Okay, so and the best way for us to do this, as I thought it or as I understood it, was through a movement which was going to basically be based on business, knowledge, and direct social impact projects. So yes, that's the reason why I founded Black Star Revolution. So, well, the very first social impact project that we did as a movement was in February of 2021. And this was to the benefit of a clinic at Ashaiman. Ashaiman, which is in the Greater Accra region. It's actually the Zenu Atadika Polyclinic. That's where we had our first social impact project. Well, the essence of the project was to ensure that we pretty much help alleviate a mosquito problem that they had. We are able to think through their need and realize that if only we change, say, the mosquito netting of the clinic, we also painted the wards with mosquito repellent or mosquito killing paint, pretty much. It would help alleviate the huge mosquito problem that they had. And that was our very first social impact project, which happened in November 2021. And in sometime 2022, around summer 2022, we decided to move away from Ghana, and because this is a Pan-African movement, to assist less privileged people in Cameroon. What we did, in fact, we did that in two tracks. We did an initial one and did another one later in the year. What we did was to sponsor a couple of students who would actually be trained in craft, so that they could become craftsmen and craftswomen, say in sewing, in computers. Okay, and we sponsored about 6 students in Cameroon. I've personally never been to Cameroon, but I knew a contact who was there who was working with an NGO. In fact, this group was called Dynamic Alliance USA, of which I'm now a member. Even though I'm Ghanaian, I joined the group because of how good they were. And we're able to sponsor a couple of students learn craft, which now they're employing to make money and to take care of their families. And then just this year, in fact, this May, April 2023, we collaborated with the Afi Antonio Foundation, which is an autism awareness foundation. They actually are the sponsors or the creators of the Mr. and Miss Autism pageant. So through this, BSR was able to sponsor them and actually gave cash awards to 3 parents so that they could establish businesses that would ensure that they can take care of their children who are living with autism, which is actually very dear to me because in Africa, autism is seen in the realm of, witchcraft or voodoo. So it's great to bring awareness to it so that the general population is aware of how this impacts the lives of those families living with autism and help give them the support that they need. So in a nutshell, these are the social impact projects we've done so far. And I know that with the support of those of you watching us, through your purchases or by using our services and products, we'll be able to get more profits, out of which 20% of the profits will be used to fund these social impact projects which are dear to us. As far as businesses, we are in the process of creating more businesses which I know that people in the diaspora especially use, such as money transfer. So and I know that if we're able to establish as a system for each transfer that you make, the profit that the company makes, we will then use 20% of the profits to fund a myriad of projects which are begging for attention right now. Yes. All right, so how do we fund our social impact projects? Well, Black Star Revolution, by virtue of its pillars, business, okay, knowledge and social impact. The business side is what we're going to talk about today, or at this very moment. Well, we sell our t-shirts, hoodies, hats, such as these t-shirts. And then when we make profits, we take 20% of the profits to fund the social impact project. An additional product which we've started, or service we've started offering, is the travel and tours, right? So it's the BSR tours. You can find both businesses online. Instagram is one way to locate us. Basically, when we do our packages and we sell our tours, which is inspiring people to come from the diaspora to Ghana and to Africa, when we make profits, we take 20% of those profits to fund the social impact projects that we want to do. And some would say, why don't you just ask for help? Yes, in as much as it's cool to do that, and that is how traditionally we've basically gotten help for Black people. We want to teach our people that if it's to be, it's up to us. So pretty much we are going to create our own businesses, and when we create the businesses and we make profits, we'll then take 20% of those profits to help ourselves, to uplift ourselves, if you like, especially those of us in diaspora. So why 20%? 20% because Pareto principle says that if you take 20%, or you focus on 20% of the task at hand, you can get 80% of the results that you seek. All right. So if you take 5 people in a room and one person is very focused on solving the problem, naturally, if they do their work very well, diligently, you can get 80% of the results you're looking for. So those of you watching us here, if only 20% of you can become part of this BSR movement, can support us by buying our products, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, joggers, or even buy travel packages from BSR Tours, we can then make profits, and then 20% of those profits can help solve 80% of the problems within the Black community. So pretty much that is how we fund our social impact projects. All right, so what is the future for Black Star Revolution? Well, the future is very, very bright because the opportunities to do amazing things is just unlimited. First and foremost, we are going to create more businesses. Of course, we want to ensure that we are basically leveraging more of the products and services that we already have, which are the hats, hoodies, and t-shirts. Also, the travel and tour. We intend to have more people visiting the continent through Black Star Revolution tours. We also want to form more partnerships with different partners in all Pan-African countries. And I'm talking Jamaica, Costa Rica, Nigeria, Liberia, anywhere where Black people live. We want to form more partnerships so we can better assist those people who live in disadvantaged people who live in those communities. In terms of businesses that we're trying to create, we want to do a money transfer business, because I don't know about you, but if you're in the diaspora, you tend to send a lot of money back to your people back home. But the question you have to ask yourself is, all the platforms you're using, are they supporting Black people? If they're not, then maybe you want to come with us, because you know every dollar you send, a percentage of that will be going to fund social impact projects that you want to see happen. Sports management. Our people are very good soccer players. We want to create a sports management business which will carry players from Africa into the diaspora, so they can also make some money, live their dreams, and then better assist their families as well. So the future is very bright, as you can see. The opportunities are unlimited. So yes, come with Black Star Revolution, and we can do amazing things together. My advice for men out there who are watching, especially Black men out there who are watching, because this is just for men Africa. Africa needs you, especially if you live in the diaspora. I want to tell you that you are the savior that Africa and Pan-Africa is waiting for. It's imperative that we become very knowledgeable people. We become very focused people with the intent to uplift our people from the doldrums, because Africa really needs help. If I say Africa, the humanity or the human resource in Africa needs our help. It's important that we are very focused on what we spend our time on. We're focused on how we spend our money. Okay, if we see what is happening with Kanye West, it tells you that a lot of power is inherent in Black people. If we join hands, if we focus our dollars and our pounds and our currencies or our money where it's supposed to go, we can literally uplift the Black continent in as much as in a very short time. So I think if you're watching, if you're a black man, know this: Africa needs you. If you like what you heard and you want to know more about Black Star Revolution, or you want to contact us, you want to make any purchases of any kind, you can see us first and foremost on Instagram. Okay, it's BSR Movement. Okay, BSR Movement. You go on Instagram, you can find us there. All right. You have all our links to our websites on there as well. You can also find us BSR Tours. Okay, you search that, it will come, you will see the logo, which looks like what's on my crown here. Yes, you see this, that's us. Follow us, share, let everybody know about BSR Movements, which is about you. Okay, again, it's BSR Movement on Instagram and BSR Tours. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to holding hands with you in the future. Cheers.